Hi there and welcome to MS-DOS Game Reviews. It's a tiny little YouTube channel where I play some old games, really old games actually, and you can watch along and grab a little bit of the experience of what it was like to play games. This case in 1990, 33 years ago. And the game we are looking at today is called Stunts. It's a racing driving game. And you're doing stunts with your cars. It's made by Bruderbund, and you can grab a copy of it from myabandonware.com. Now it has a nice long description, and that's a very, very good game. So let me show you a little bit about it. So here we go, Stunts, and oh, there you go. One of the options is you can turn the music off. So there's a little bit less music. And so this is the menu screen from Stunts. And, compared to the games of just 4 years before, it's amazingly different. This is VGA graphics and Sound Blaster sound. This game has got a bit of flexibility built into it. You can pick an opponent, you can race against the clock, or you could drive against some other people. It's got like some serious problems, and there's all sorts of people you can play against. I like racing against the clock. It's more of a practice mode, and then you can pick your cars. You can have some really nice cars. There's your 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach, Ferrari GTO, Jaguar XJR9, Lancia Delta. So cars that were like right at the top of their niche in 1990. I actually like the Jaguar. I even like the green color. You can change it if you like, but that's the car I'm going to go for. As you can see, it's got nice 3D model tracks. You can pick different tracks. I like the little default one. So I'll go into the main menu and let's hit drive. Let me show you what the actual game is like. So copy protection, in this specific version, it's cracked, so I could just ASDF it and it'll work. But most of the time you'd have to have a manual and you'd find the right word just the first time. And once you got it in there, you could drive. So, right, so default's got two ways. So let's show you the first track. You have some nice acceleration. The feel of this car is like incredible. It does feel like a real car, and you do some pretty amazing stunts that you'd never survive if you were doing it in a real car. So it's funny to say realism and don't try this at home, kids, in the same sentence, but this is some really hairy driving game, and like I say, I like the practice mode. And the idea is, you slow down when you see the road. Nice little fun game, really, really fun, especially if you have some friends around. And yeah, I mean, I've played the default track quite a bit, as you can tell. And the idea is just stay on the limit of what your car can do. I might even have a record this time, so there you go. Got a record this time. Right, so let's do another one. And the default has two tracks built into it. There's a fork in the road, which you see when you take this jump. You know, as soon as you're in the air, you can actually. Oh, am I gonna make this one? Well, let's try that one again with a little bit less speed. So yeah, even though it's a game, you can still die. So yeah, half the fun is just getting to learn the track, and there's actually a track editor as well. So you gotta have a medium amount of speed. Not easy. It's a stunt driving game, so you gotta be prepared to do some stunts. So yeah, stupid amounts of fun. I really enjoyed playing this game with my friends. That one is really difficult. Maybe just a little bit less speed. So yeah, if you fancy yourself a stunt driver, this is how you end up. In any case, we'll try one more try, and then we're gonna call it. Is there any way of making this thing? I do want to show you the loop. So let's cheat a little bit. We'll do our first ramp again, of course, and then we'll do the turn. And yeah, you'd have to basically cruise down this thing. There's no way. So yeah, if an obstacle is too difficult, you don't have to take it. It's completely you can drive wherever you like. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of the other things you can do in this game. Now, the elevated roads allow you to turn at a really high rate of speed. There you go, that was the little barrel roll thing there. And that didn't kill me. How do you explain that? So these are fun, and there's usually a brick in the middle that you have to avoid. There you go. So you can actually make your own tracks. So there is a track editor that so there's a track editor where you can make your own game. You can make your own track and add in all these loop-de-loops and whatever. And it's a silly, fun little game. Highly recommend it. And yeah, so I'll put the music back on just for you. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and liked it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.